Get ready to set sail once again with Captain Sandy at the helm for a brand new season of Below Deck Mediterranean. But this time it's a new ship, new crew, and a season like you have never seen before. Take a look.
To lead people is to invest in them.
Amazing.
Good job.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. It's up to you.
When it comes to decisions that affect a lot of people, I just don't like it.
Right now, I'm pissed off with you.
I don't care. I'm leaving. Hey Mom, I'm quitting this boat.
That's an incident report, Malia.
I'm not a chief officer.
I don't give a You should have come to me that he was hurt. His blood pressure is really high. He has chest pains. He needs to go to the hospital.
Red on deck, red on deck.
This is going to pass, I promise.
And Captain Sandy is with me now. Sandy, how are you? Good to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Listen, tell us about the crew this season. It's all new people, right?
All new people except for Malia. And it's completely different. We had to deal with the COVID thing. And at the same time, it's a whole new cast of characters. And that's how I'm going to leave it.
Yes, there always are a bunch of characters too, I feel like.
Yes.
How is this voyage different from last season?
This voyage is completely different because we filmed during a COVID pandemic and it made it difficult. I contribute the success to the production team. And also when you have people who just follow the rules, and that's what we did. And I'm proud of the crew for doing that because, hey, there's a lot of young people who don't understand, but at the same time, they got it because they were there to do a job. And I was grateful for that. We didn't have any resistance when it came to following the rules to deal with the pandemic.
So, obviously this show, there's always a lot of drama, but how much of it do you know that's going on while it's going on? And then how much do you find out after when you watch it?
I'm glad I don't know. And I see it for the first time when a lot of viewers see it. I have no idea, but it totally makes sense for me when I see them walk upstairs and they're angry and I'm like, what's wrong with them? But after I watch the show, I'm like, oh, now that makes sense.
Yeah. But I feel like you're always the voice of reason in this scenario, right? So what do you hope that and it's a lot of young kids, like you said, and different personalities. What do you hope they take away from this whole experience and when they leave the boat?
I hope the takeaway is to just keep your head in the game and pursue that passion that lands on your heart. And if the maritime industry is that, then pursue that because you've just been given the opportunity of a lifetime. I used to share with my crew before the show, just look at where your feet are because you're on the super yacht in the middle of the med, shoulder to shoulder with those 1% people who make the decisions of the world. Just be a sponge and learn as much as you can.
Yeah. So you're back to Croatia this season. It's a brand new ship. Tell us about Lady Michelle.
My favorite. Yes, it was.
It's a beauty. She's a beauty.
You could see all the decks. We have layers and layers of stairs and it kept us in shape. I think a lot of our knees were hurting, but at the same time, the boat handled really well. I wasn't worried in weather. It's solid, it's steel, full displacement. Yeah. It maneuvered really well and I had a great crew. So, how can you go wrong? The boat I loved.
But so listen, we talked about the drama. We get a lot of that. We see the behind the scenes, but at the end of the day, this is not a typical reality show because you guys are actually fulfilling a job here. And it could be dangerous at sea, right?
That's right. And I think a lot of viewers forget that because we are characters on TV, but they're real jobs, have a real license. I'm confined by the rules and regulations. And, as a woman, it was really hard for me to get to that bridge. Yeah. And I'm going to stay on that bridge.
And your bio talks about how you've had near fatal accidents on land to pirates and fires at sea. What's in your 30 plus years at sea, what have been the most harrowing experiences?
It's always weather. So when fires happen, it's usually during bad weather. When anything happens, it's always in rough seas. And I just maintain that calm in the middle of the storm. And it seems to have worked thus far.
Yeah, that's what I do with my kids. If someone hurts themselves or falls down or something scary, the same thing. If you remain calm, they remain calm. That's right. I guess that makes sense in that situation. But something very different that you're doing too. You're opening a restaurant. How exciting is
Yes, in Jacksonville. I love that city. It's been a great city. And I hope BravoCon comes there.
Yeah.
I would like to line boats up on that water line, get the BravoCon fans on board, like a real true below deck experience. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Sign me up. I'm coming.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Below Deck Mediterranean airs Mondays at 9 p.m. All new episodes will also be available on Peacock 1 week early. So, Sandy, it's such a pleasure talking to you. Good to catch up with you today.
Thank you.